KTTC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, it's going to be a stormy day tomorrow. Rain and storms on the way. Got a double-barreled low-pressure system setting up. First one's going to be delivering the rain and storms tomorrow. That's by the Big Bend of Texas. Second one's going to come in and keep the clouds with some patchy drizzle in the area and chilly temperatures for Friday. After that, looking better for the weekend. And this weekend will be much better than last weekend for sure. First system, the first system that's on cue, already starting to produce some rain across Texas, where, by the way, there's a winter storm advisory for up to 1 to 4 inches of snow west of Dallas. Meanwhile, the secondary low, this has got the colder air, that's got the snow, that's up across portions of Colorado right now. Locally, we're just seeing cloud cover. We're seeing some rain developing down to the south, but let's get to the model data and cut to the chase. Here's predictive radar, and as we get closer to about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, we're going to start to see showers. As we get close to daybreak, rain and thunderstorms likely southwestern and western Louisiana, and then that gradually spreads through Acadiana through the mid-morning hours and through the lunchtime hours. So probably a pretty good idea to plan lunch indoors for tomorrow. And again, some of these storms potentially severe, a marginal severe weather threat. We'll talk more about that in just a bit. Activity continues into the afternoon. This is as far as that predictive radar goes. This is a very high resolution model. So we'll go over to the RPM model, which is showing much the same right here. Showers and storms cooking across southwest Louisiana as a warm front moves northward. That activity moving through Acadiana during the mid-morning and midday hours. So this model also painting very wet conditions across Lafayette at lunchtime. And then maybe a little bit of a break. Then we're going to see a little bit more instability. We'll still have to keep an eye on these storms for the possibility of maybe some rotating cells as well across the southeastern parishes. And then tomorrow night, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. We got the Geminids meteor shower that starts tonight. Too many clouds to see it tonight. Tomorrow night, we may have a couple of hours of a break and maybe briefly clear skies between 11 o'clock tomorrow evening and about 2 o'clock in the morning. So maybe we'll get to see that Geminids meteor shower. We'll be talking more about that at this time tomorrow night. But again, take a nap because you're going to have to go out between midnight and 2 a.m. to see it. But then the clouds coming back in for Friday. Rainy, drizzly conditions, and temperatures will be cooler. I don't think we get into the 40s, although the model likes lower 50s. It's going to be a cool day Friday with all the cloud cover. So here's the RPM model rainfall, and we're saying it's going to be a lot of variability, anywhere between 1 to 3. Most of us get between a ½ inch and an inch, but there are going to be a few stripes of 2 and possibly 3 inches of rain. This run is giving Lafayette 3 inches of rain, but that's probably not going to happen. Just gives you an idea where there's going to be some spots where we see stripes of rainfall that are going to exceed 2 to 3 inches. And here's the HRR model, the high resolution rapid refresh model. That is our predictive radar model, and that has the heavier rains in the northwestern sections of Acadiana. Elsewhere, not a whole lot of rain. So that's why we're going to say 1 to 3 possible, but not likely. So what about the severe weather threat? Well, we look at what we call the energy factor. This number right here, highest energy for thunderstorms in southeast Texas, but not overly high in Louisiana. So that's why we're thinking we're going to have a marginal risk of severe weather. Hail will be a possibility with some of the storms. That looks to be anywhere from southeast Texas and into Louisiana during the afternoon hours. And if there are a tornado or two, which is not going to be likely, most likely southeast Texas, coastal parishes, this is what we call helicity or tornado spin potential. But the bottom line, it's just a marginal risk with your tornado risk at 2%, wind damage risk at 5%, and hail at 5% as well. It's just something that we'll keep an eye on. I don't think we're going to have a weather watch area, a tornado or severe thunderstorm watch with this system for tomorrow. 59 the temperature tomorrow morning. We're at 58 right now, so temperatures holding steady. Rain chances picking up 60% by daybreak, near 100% tomorrow for periods of the day, not all day long. We'll say that 1 to 3 inches of rain possible and a marginal threat. And then as we head into Friday, still kind of rainy, drizzly, overcast, and then this weekend a little sunshine here and there mixed with plenty of clouds and temperatures seasonable as we go through much of next week. Of course, you can get all this information on KTTC.com. That's it for weather right now. We'll be right back right after this.